Schopenhauer's porcupine parable is about the tension between our need for intimacy and our tendency to hurt each other when we get too close. So Schopenhauer tells a little story. So on a cold winter day, a group of porcupines, or it's often retold as hedgehogs, huddle together to keep warm. As they get close, their sharp quills poke and hurt each other. So they move apart to avoid the pain, but then they start to freeze again. So they're forced to move back and forth, too close, too far, too close, too far, until they eventually find a moderate distance that gives them enough warmth without too much pain. And that's the whole dilemma right there. So for Schopenhauer, the porcupines are obviously us, right? So we need people for warmth, for comfort, for conversation and belonging. But when we get too close, we inevitably hurt or irritate each other with our flaws, our egos, bad moods, careless words, clashing values, and so on. So we oscillate. We get too close, we feel hurt or suffocated, we pull away. We then feel lonely and we seek closeness again, and we repeat. So society, manners, and good distance in relationships are like the compromise position that the porcupines arrive at. It's not total isolation, nor is it total fusion, but bonded closeness. So Freud later picks this up and called it Schopenhauer's porcupines. And for him and later psychologists, it became a way to talk about the fear of intimacy, the fear of loneliness, and the need to find healthy boundaries rather than an all or nothing closeness or isolation. So is Schopenhauer just pessimistic? I mean, he is pretty pessimistic. The parable suggests that a certain amount of distance is inevitable, maybe even necessary, because humans are, by nature, prickly. But if you read it more constructively, it's a reminder that friction is normal in close relationships, not necessarily a sign that something's wrong. It suggests that part of wisdom is learning. How close can I come to others? What boundaries do I need so we can both stay warm without constantly wounding each other? So if we was to put together a one-sentence takeaway, I think the hedgehog or porcupine dilemma says something like, humans can't live without closeness, but we also can't get close without hurting each other. So the act of living together is finding a distance that balances warmth and pain.